Shophethim, also known as Judges, chapter 6. And the children of Israel did evil in the sight of Yah, and Yah delivered them into the hand of Midian 7 years. And the hand of Midian prevailed against Israel, and because of the Midianim, the children of Israel made them the dens which are in the mountains, and the caves, and strongholds. And so it was, when Israel had sown, that the Midianim came up in the Amalekim, and the children of the east, even they came up against them, and they encamped against them, and destroyed the increase of the earth, till you come unto Gaza, and left no sustenance for Israel, neither sheep, nor ox, nor ass. For they came up with their cattle and their tents, and they came as grasshoppers for multitude, for both they and their camel were without number. And they entered into the land to destroy it. And Israel was greatly impoverished because of the Midianim. And the children of Israel cried unto Yah. And it came to pass, when the children of Israel cried unto El Yah because of the Midianim, that Yah sent a prophet unto the children of Israel, which said unto them, Thus says Yah Elohim of Israel, I brought you up from Mitzrayim, and brought you forth out of the house of bondage. And I delivered you out of the hand of the Mitzrayim, and out of the hand of all that oppressed you, and drove them out from before you, and gave you their land. And I said unto you, I am Yah Elohim. Fear not the Elohim of the Amorim, in whose land ye dwell, but ye have not obeyed my voice. And there came an angel of Yah, and sat under an oak which was in Ophrah, that pertained unto Joash the Avi ha-Urzri, and his son Gideon threshed wheat by the winepress to hide it from the Midian. And the angel of Yah appeared unto him, and said unto him, Yah is with you, you mighty man of valor. And Gideon said unto him, O my Adonai, if Yah be with us, why then is all this befallen us? And where be all his miracles which our fathers told us of, saying, Did not Yah bring us up from Mitzrayim? But now Yah has forsaken us, and delivered us into the hands of the Midianim. And Yah looked upon him, and said, Go in this your might, and you shall save Israel from the hand of the Midianim. Have not I sent you? And he said unto him, O my Adonai, wherewith shall I save Israel? Behold, my family is poor in Manasseh, and I am the least in my father's house. And Yah said unto him, Surely I will be with you, and you shall smite the Midianim as one man. And he said unto him, If now I have found grace in your sight, then show me a sign that you talk with me. Depart not hence, I pray you, until I come unto you, and bring forth my present, and set it before you. And he said, I will tarry until you come again. And Gideon went in, and made ready a kid, and matzah cakes of an ephah of flour. The flesh he put in a basket, and he put the broth in a pot, and brought it out unto him under the oak, and presented it. And the angel of Elohim said unto him, Take the flesh and the matzah cakes, and lay them upon this rock, and pour out the broth. And he did so. Then the angel of Yah put forth the end of the staff that was in his hand, and touched the flesh and the matzah cakes. And there rose up fire out of the rock, and consumed the flesh and the matzah cakes. Then the angel of Yah departed out of his sight. And when Gideon perceived that he was an angel of Yah, Gideon said, Alas, O Adonai Yah, for because I have seen an angel of Yah face to face. And Yah said unto him, Peace be unto you, fear not, you shall not die. Then Gideon built an altar there unto Yah, and called it Yah Shalom. Unto this day it is yet in Ophrah in the Avi ha-Uzrim. And it came to pass that same night that Yah said unto him, Take your father's young bullock, even the second bullock of 7 years old, and throw down the altar of Baal that your father has, and cut down the Asherah pole that is by it, and build an altar unto Yah Eloheka upon the top of this rock, in the ordered place, and take the second bullock, and offer a burnt sacrifice with the wood of the Asherah pole, which you shall cut down. Then Gideon took 10 men of his servants, and did as Yah had said unto him. And so it was, because he feared his father's household and the men of the city, that he could not do it by day, and he did it by night. And when the men of the city arose early in the morning, behold, the altar of Baal was cast down, and the Asherah pole was cut down, and that was by it. And the second bullock was offered upon the altar that was built. And they said one to another, Who has done this thing? And when they inquired and asked, they said, Gideon, the son of Joash, has done this thing. Then the men of the city said unto Joash, Bring out your son, that he may die, because he has cast down the altar of Baal, and because he has cut down the Asherah pole that was by it. And Joash said unto all that stood against him, Will ye plead for Baal? Will ye save him? He that will plead for him, let him be put to death while it is yet morning. If he be an Elohim, let him plead for himself, because one has cast down his altar. Therefore on that day he called him Yerubbaal, saying, let Baal plead against him, because he has thrown down his altar. Then all the Midianim in the Melachium and the children of the east were gathered together and went over and pitched in the valley of Israel. But the Ruach Yah came upon Gideon, and he blew a shofar, and Avazir was gathered after him, and he sent messengers throughout all Manasseh, who also was gathered after him, and he sent messengers unto Asher, and unto Zebulun, and unto Naphtali, and they came up to meet him. And Gideon said unto Elohim, if you will save Israel by my hand, as you have said, behold, I will put a fleece of wool in the floor, and if the dew be on the fleece only, be dry upon all the earth beside, then shall I know that you will save Israel by my hand, as you have said. And it was so. For he rose up early on the morrow, and thrust the fleece together, and wringed the dew out of the fleece, a bowl full of water. And Gideon said unto Elohim, let not your anger be hot against me, and I will speak but this once. Let me prove, I pray you, but this once with the fleece. Let it now be dry only upon the fleece, and upon all the ground let there be dew. And Elohim did so that night, for it was dry upon the fleece only, and there was dew on all the ground. Judges chapter 7. Then Yerubbaal, who was Gideon, and all the people that were with him rose up early and pitched beside in Sharad, so that the host of the Midianim were on the north side of them, by the hill of Moreh in the valley. And Yah said unto Gideon, the people that are with you are too many for me to give the Midianim into their hands, lest Israel vaunt themselves against me, saying, my own hand has saved me. Now therefore go to proclaim in the ears of the people, saying, whosoever is fearful and afraid, let him return and depart early from Mount Gilead. And there returned of the people 22,000, and there remained 10,000. And Yah said unto Gideon, the people are yet too many, bring them down unto the water, and I will try them for you there. And it shall be that of whom I say unto you, this shall go with you, the same shall go with you. And of whomsoever I say unto you, this shall not go with you, the same shall not go. So he brought down the people unto the water, and Yah said unto Gideon, everyone that laps of the water with his tongue, as a dog laps, him shall you set by himself. Likewise, everyone that bows down upon his knees to drink. And the number of them that lapped, putting their hand to their mouth, were 300 men. But all the rest of the people bowed down upon their knees to drink water. And Yah said unto Gideon, by the 300 men that I lapped will I save you, and deliver the Midianim into your hand, and let all the other people go, every man unto his place. So the people took victuals in their hand, and their chauffeurs, and he sent all the rest of Israel, every man unto his tent, and retained those 300 men. And the host of the Midianim was beneath him in the valley. And it came to pass that same night that Yah said unto him, arise, get you down unto the host, for I have delivered it into your hand. But if you fear to go down, go with Porah your servant down to the host, and you shall hear what they say. And afterward shall your hands be strengthened to go down unto the host. Then went he down with Purah his servant unto the outside of the armed men that were in the host. And the Midianim and the Amalekiim and all the children of the east lay along in the valley like grasshoppers for multitude, and their camels were without numbers, as the sands by the seaside for multitude. And when Gideon was come, behold, there was a man that told a dream unto his fellow, and said, behold, I dreamed a dream, and lo, a cake of barley bread tumbled into the host of Midian, and came unto a tent, and smote it, that it fell, and overturned it, and the tent lay along. And his fellow answered and said, this is nothing else, save the sword of Gideon, the host of Joash, a man of Israel, for into his hand has Elohim delivered Midian and all the host. And it was so, when Gideon heard the telling of the dream and the interpretation thereof, that he worshipped and returned into the host of Israel, and said, arise, for Yah has delivered into your hands the host of Midian. And he divided the 300 men into 3 companies, and he put a shofar in every man's hand, with empty pitchers and lamps within the pitchers. And he said unto them, look on me, and do likewise. And behold, when I come to the outside of the camp, it shall be that as I do, so shall ye do. When I blow with the shofar, I and all that are with me, then blow ye the shofars also on every side of all the camp, and say, The sword of Yah and of Gideon. So Gideon and the 100 men that were with him came unto the outside of the camp in the beginning of the middle watch, and they had but newly set the watch, and they blew the shofars and broke the pitchers that were in their hands. And the 3 companies blew the shofars and broke the pitchers, and held the lamps in their left hands, and the shofars in their right hands to blow withal. And they cried, The sword of Yah and of Gideon. And they stood every man in his place round about the camp, and all the host ran and cried and fled. And the 300 blew the shofars, and Yah set every man's sword against his fellow, even throughout all the host. And the host fled to Bet Hashitah and Siratha, and to the border of Aval Mecholah, unto Tabbath. And the men of Israel gathered themselves together out of Naphtali and out of Asher and out of all Manasseh, and pursued after the Midianim. And Gideon sent messengers throughout all the Mount Ephraim, saying, Come down against the Midianim, and take before them the waters unto Beet Barah and Yarden. Then all the men of Ephraim gathered themselves together, and took the waters unto Beet Barah and Yarden. And they took 2 princes of the Midianim, Oreb and Zeev, and they slew Oreb upon the rock Oreb, and Zeev that slew at the winepress. They slew at the winepress of Zeev, and pursued Midian, and brought the heads of Oreb and Zeev to Gideon on the other side Yarden.